I'm not voting Republican on November 2nd, because unlike the Tea Party, I remember. I remember which party defends tax breaks for corporations that move their operations and your job overseas.
Yeah, I remember.
I remember that nobody knew that the levees were going to break.
I remember.
I remember which party was in power when my hometown in New Orleans was underwater during Katrina.
I remember which party started a needless trillion-dollar war in Iraq.
I remember which party took a record budget surplus and turned it into a record budget deficit.
I remember.
I remember which party believes that spending money on our nation is wasted money.
I remember which party brought us the Wall Street bailout.
I remember which party believes in states' rights unless the state passes a law that doesn't coincide with their narrow point of view.
I remember which party blocked health care for our nation's 9/11 first responders and cleanup volunteers.
I'm not voting Republican this year because I have a memory.
I remember.
I remember which party dismantled the government agencies that protect our food supply.
Thereby providing my family with poisonous lettuce, spinach, meat, and eggs.
I'm not voting Republican this year because I have a memory.
I remember.
I remember which party believes that the only problem wrong with our nation is the wealthy don't have enough money and enough freedom to pollute our air and water.
I'm not voting Republican this year because I do have a memory.
I remember which party has worked tirelessly to destroy Social Security,
Medicare,
Public education,
civil rights, and equal pay for women.
I remember.
Because I remember.
I remember which party believes that by giving our government less money, it'll somehow have more money.
I remember which party was in power during every major banking crisis since 1900.
I remember.
I remember.
I remember which party cannot hear the screams of the people, but the whispers of big business.
I remember.
I remember which party wants to take our country back.
And I remember which party wants to take our country forward.
I'm not voting Republican this year because I remember.
On November 2nd, you should remember too.